What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. We will get to my Cowboys, I promise. What can I say? Rico said it best. I hate to say it. You're not ass against us and against the Dolphins. Do I think you're still ass? Yes, probably. Now, if you have another 1,000, 2,000 yard season, then I'll have to go find a crow and eat my crow. But he was not ass yesterday. Well, I'm not going to say that because that's bad. We didn't buckle up. I'll put it that way. I don't know what we were doing. We had guys 8 yards off the line of scrimmage, and I don't know what just looked lost and confused. We didn't play Clowney. Didn't do much with Houston. We keep trying with Sam Williams, and it just ain't working. But we will look at the NFL games where I was right and where I was wrong before we go into the Dallas Cowgirls. I was right about Giants. I didn't post it because I was working on my truck Thursday night, but I said Giants win. Now my score was 17-14 Giants. I got the 17 right, but as the Eagles, Giants scored 34. So, yeah. Picked the Broncos to beat the Jets. That was an ugly. I stopped watching that second quarter. That was ugly. Ugh. I'm sorry, London. I'd say we're better than that, but maybe we're not. The Seahawks and Jaguars, I picked the Seahawks. Chargers and Dolphins, I picked the Chargers. That was not looking good for a while, but the Chargers didn't charger it, and the Dolphins dolphined it. Dolphins are absolute ass. The Ravens, even with Lamar Jackson, they might have done more yesterday, but that was an ugly game. Their defense is bad, if not worse than ours. We're probably the two worst defenses, us and the Ravens, in the league. The Rams scored 17. They had a lot of miscues still, so they're a work in progress, but I picked the Rams. I picked the Colts. That was not looking good for a while, but the Colts came back, and it's what good teams do. So the Colts are absolutely a good team. The Cowboys are not. We should have won that game, and we just fumbled the bag again in so many ways on defense. We looked so good against the Jets, gave you a little bit of hope, only to have victory snatched with the jaws of defeat. What we look like against the Jets, we look the complete opposite against the lowly Panthers, they still suck. You're not going anywhere. Stop boasting, beating your chest. Oh, the Panthers, Mark my words, the Panthers will not make the playoffs. Sorry, you're cooked. Your quarterback sucks too still. All he could do against us was 17-25 for 199 yards. That's it. That's all he could do? And you're boasting about him? If he didn't have Rico Dowdle yesterday, or he went down early in the game, y'all would have lost. We still would have sucked, but you would have lost. You would have lost. Stop playing. Panthers still suck. Don't try me with that nonsense. You still suck. I picked the Patriots. They beat the Saints. They should have had over 30 points, but the play where Stephon Diggs was called for pass interference or holding or something. I mean, really? Come on, man. That should have been a touchdown. I don't know what the hell the refs are doing this year, but that was horrible. Patriots probably should have won by over 30. They robbed May of a touchdown. That was bullcrap. Picked the Steelers to beat the Browns. The Browns still suck. Picked the Titans to beat the Raiders. The Raiders finally showed up. So the Titans still stink. Picked the Bucs over the 49ers because it was in Tampa Bay, and the 49ers are just reeling with injuries. And they need to. Brock Purdy obviously is better than Mac Jones. So the Bengals and the Packers. I picked the Packers, of course, because the Bengals had Joe Flacco, Stonehenge. I did pick the Lions over the Chiefs. So I was wrong there. Of course, there were no penalties. They cleaned up their penalties. Come on now. So I guess the refs are back in their pocket. They're going to make a miraculous comeback and win the Super Bowl again. I guess is the plan. So we'll see. The Bills better beat the Falcons tonight, even if they don't still have a good record. And I believe I picked the Bears to beat the Commanders because I'm not picking the Redskins. Sorry. So that is how it's gone so far. Pretty good week. So we'll see what the 2 games tonight bring. And if you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, and notifications. Once we're done doing a free giveaway, I'm going to do some more draft videos. Because we keep on like that. I mean, we're probably going to be just good enough not to get a top pick. Just like Tom Downey said and a bunch of other guys. And I kind of thought the same thing. And then I'm like, oh, okay, what did against the Jets? I'm like, they finally put it together. And I think Greg Olson was saying, take some time to put a defense together and all. Apparently we haven't put it together. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, love y'all. See you on the next one. Peace.